Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the show on this wonderful Saturday. Yes, we're here this evening live. I'm your host, Hezekiah, and tonight we're broadcasting from the Frauditor News Network Cupcake Studio. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, our very special guest tonight, the one, the only, Dummy KRUGER. That's right, we're going to have a great time, lots of fun, including our mystery butterbrain douche canoe of the day. And once again, our show tonight is sponsored by the Gravy Bob Show. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, are we live? Holy crap, hammer sauce, we're live, ladies and gentlemen. That music is still playing louder than a even powder. All right. Hello, everybody. I don't have my soundboard here, but I got a couple sound effects we could deal with. But that don't matter because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, welcome live from the Cupcake Studios in beautiful mountains of Wisconsin. Ladies and gentlemen, Frauditor News Network.
Dummy KRUGER. Dummy KRUGER, you're muted. There you go.
Yep. Do you have me now?
Yes. Everyone,
right
welcome
on.
Dummy KRUGER.
Thank you guys so very much. Sorry about that. I'm having a little audio issues. I just had to change headphones.
Hey, no problem at all. So oh, look at this. We already got 2 Canadian from Stefan. My Princess Cupcake, my love.
I love you, Stefan.
All right, that means you get a happy dance. I don't have the actual, I have the whole song, but I don't have the short version. But you know what I could do? Just for you, I'll give you a Dick Bag Patrol happy dance. All right. Where the hell is he? There he is.
All right.
I like Dick Bag, man. He's great.
Oh, seriously? And that, like, he sent me that. Like,
He did, yeah, that was perfect.
That was awesome. He's great. And here's my version. All right. I have the full song for if we get like 80 likes. I always do the full song. I got that, but the short version, I don't. That's on my soundboard. I couldn't bring with me up here. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who doesn't know, please introduce yourself, plug your channel, do your thing. Dummy KRUGER, the stage is yours.
Hey, thanks everyone. Hez, thank you so much. And Cupcake, thanks for having me today. Yeah, I run a channel. Covers mostly First Amendment auditors and a few sovereign citizens sprinkled here and there. Started up, a little over a year ago, and it's been pretty good so far. I think I've just finished my 200th video. I'd like to get a lot more content out there, but unfortunately, time constraints allow me to just put a couple videos out a week. But yeah, everything's good, and man, I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Oh, we're happy to have you. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. This is a big one. All right. And it is interesting that we got to broadcast from on the road like this. Good stuff. And for those of you who don't believe that me and Cupcake actually are legitimately in the same room, here's some evidence. Look at it. We got the 2 of them together. Is Cupcake and Voodoo in the same room at the same time? Look out.
46 people here, all 18 likes. Come on. If you love Dummy KRUGER, and I know you do, hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button.
That's right. And remember, if we get 80 likes, you get a full-length, super, ultra, mega, hardcore happy dance. All right. And this is where I'd usually hit the button, but I don't have it. Right. So anyway, let's start out. Just again, I'm sure everyone here knows Dummy, but just in case, let's go ahead and start with the newest Dummy KRUGER video for you guys. Entertainment, pleasure. It's going to be a treasure because it's so awesome to watch Dummy KRUGER videos because he is the man. He's the man with the plan from man. Awesome sauce to stand. Awesome sauce to stand. We love you, Dummy. We love you, Dummy. All right, here we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. All right.
I love the opening music.
Yeah, I was lucky to find that.
It's kind of
Welcome to the Dummy
KRUGER
channel,
it's fun,
everyone.
but dramatic.
Today we're taking a look at
Yes, his music is very dramatic. It's awesome. I love his song. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mandy 777 says, I had a rough day. I need a happy dance. Right. All right.
Oh, Miss Mandy, I hope things get better.
And Ancient Chart Music and Art is here. Grandpa's is here. Look at all these awesome people we got here today. All right. Doc Dangerous Elves are in the house. You're nowhere fast. All right. Miss Mandy, here's your happy dance. I'm going to do the best I can without my soundboard. Let's see if I can make this work. Here, we'll start with this one. All right. It says it's for Mandy. All right. Yes. This is usually when we'd have applause. Oh, wait. I still got some sounds. Let's see what I can do. How about, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Hezekiah is going to do the happy dance. Oh. Knock, who's there? I'm awesome. Oh, no. Stop it. It wasn't supposed to be on repeat. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat, Miss Mandy. And here we go. Oh, what do we got? A membership milestone from Erica Lanto. All right. What does this say? And I've enjoyed every moment of it. I love it. Thank you. Here's your happy dance. All right. Like I said, without my soundboard, I'm playing it by ear, but let's see what we can do. Here, I'll give you the double trouble. I'll give you the dick bag, the cat, and the cupcake.
All right.
All right, yes. I got all the boo buttons, but I don't have any of the applause buttons. Dag nabbit.
Carson, yes, Voodoo did make the trip, and he is here. Show him, Hez.
Oh, you want to know if Voodoo's here? I haven't seen him. I don't know where he's been up to. Oh, wait a minute. Miss Mandy 777 with a membership milestone as well. I love being a member. Thank you so much. Here's your just random happy dance. All right. I love you guys. Best fans in the world. Oh, man, I love you guys so much. All right. So people are wondering if Voodoo's around. Wait a minute. I think I see him. Hold on. Let's see where he's at. Maybe he's got some. I can't do the voice. I didn't bring my stupid thing. But let's see what we can get if we got something here. I'll try to do a voice. Wait a minute. What is this? Ah! I got cupcake.
Help!
Yes.
You fruit!
God, give me that. What's all right,
You bastard!
you're gonna get taste for that one, boy. What? You're not gonna tase me. Oh wait, ow, maybe so. Ow, stagnant. Ah, crap. Sandwich. All right. I got to turn that taser off. There you go. All right. Well, welcome. Thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the dummy KRUGER video. Oh, Uncle Artie's here. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Now we're in trouble.
I don't know. We'll have to ask my husband.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's get back to it.
We'll see what my husband has to say about that.
Yeah, right? Oh, my goodness gracious me. Good stuff. That's what we're here about, having a good time, making fun of idiots. No, I didn't want Cupcake back on the screen. I wanted, there you go. All right. Oh, great. Buffering, my favorite.
compared to most auditors' arrest.
City of Winchester. This has been going on for far too long. And I'm running for city council at large. My name is Joshua Kimbrell. And I'll tell you this much. If they can do it and they try to do it to me, they will do it for you. Our freedoms are on the line and the rule of law needs to be followed. And I'm tired of these excuses of this is just the way it is because this is the way we've done it forever. No more. And I will fight just as hard for you and your rights and your freedoms as I do for mine. Vote Josh Kimbrell.
When he's not in this video, before we get started, please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and comment below. Let's jump right in.
It's a private fundraiser. Why does it say open to the public? Bring your family and friends to the event to the public.
So this is J.D. Prescott, who serves as a Republican member for the 33rd District of the Indiana House of Representatives. This is his private campaign event, and these two have had previous run-ins with one another in the past.
Are you Josh? This is private property.
I know it's private property, but you guys opened it to the
This is
public.
a campaign event, and so
Open to the public. The campaign says, I already talked to JD. I just talked to him.
I'll call the state police. I've already got it. I've
Call
already
the
called.
state police. You guys put a flyer out that says it's open to the public. Bring your family and friends. Would you like to see the thing?
I got it.
I have it.
Josh, can we go outside for just a second, please?
No, thank you. I mean, I can show you this real quick if you want to see. JD's already called. So look, here's your event. Here's the thing. Bring the whole family for fun in the afternoon and everything.
Campaign event.
Open to the public.
In fairness to Josh, this is what I found on the Facebook page for J.D. Prescott, where it specifically says, come on out and enjoy some great food and a good time. So yes, the public has been invited to attend this picnic. However, this is where his argument completely falls apart. This is not an official public meeting or event put on by a government entity. It's a private event put on by the people running the Re-elect J.D. Prescott campaign, and it's on private property.
Josh,
Yep.
I'm asking you to leave. This is my property.
I know it is.
Yep.
You guys opened it to the public.
No, it's private properity. I can ask
The
anybody to leave.
flyer says open to the public. Bring it. Don't touch my equipment. Listen. Listen. You are government. It's a First
This
Amendment
is
right
not
to
government
record.
property.
I know.
This is my property.
JD,
Well, if you know, then you would leave, particularly after being asked multiple times.
You're being asked to leave in a polite way.
okay.
You're being showed politeness like you don't show other people.
Like I don't. Am I getting
You are
hostile?
rude
Am I
and
getting
obnoxious. In the
rude?
past? You haven't been rude and obnoxious to me right now at all.
So
And
why
I'm being
why
very
why do
polite
the
and
pass?
asking you to leave.
so
So
open
the,
this event to the public?
the sheriff will come and
Okay.
remove.
From the same thing. You open the event to the public. In essence, this is a public venue. When you do
This is
that,
ridiculous.
don't open it to the public then. That's all you had to do. Make it private and set my kid.
This isn't government. This event isn't about infrastructure, healthcare, spending bills, or new laws being enacted. It's simply a fundraiser.
He's recording everything he said.
I
But
know.
this is private property.
I know it was private property.
Take care of it.
They're gonna come. They're gonna say, did you open this to the public? And I'm gonna show it says open public event. Bring your family, bring your kids, and then you know what?
Hey, you ever see
It's-
anybody?
Still private. But when you
So-
open it to public
Okay.
for a public
But
event,
have you ever seen like the Trump rallies?
Trump capacity, and to get kicked out of a public event, you have to cause a
Disturbance, but it's irrelevant because the owner of the private property can regulate one's First Amendment activities as they see fit, as long as they aren't breaking a different law. The police arrive on scene shortly after this conversation.
They wasted your time again, Jordan.
It's private property.
It's private property, but just like
you can't be here.
just like the Farm Bureau, it was a private property. I already decided this. I don't care what they say. They posted it on Facebook, open to the public. They done in essence turn this private property into a public event. Yeah, I got the screenshots of it.
Let me ask. I want to discuss this for a minute because, Dummy, I know you're gonna get into it in your commentary on the video itself.
Sure.
But as this is our first time talking, just in general, so where do you feel this sort of entitlement and arrogance comes from with these guys? You know, when you're in a position where obviously, hey, they want you to leave and they refuse to leave. Obviously, we know it's just for content, but like a lot of times we talk about like the mentality behind it, like what really drives them. Is it, in your opinion, purely just a monetary gain or YouTube clout?
I don't think so. I think a lot of them, yes, obviously, but a lot of them are angry with the police or the government for one reason or the other, and they think they found an avenue to be able to take it out on them.
Exactly.
And the most frustrating part is they think they can do this when a lot of in instances they cannot, or they're going over the line, but they think they have this 100% slate to whatever they want to public officials. I think that's what you're seeing here. This guy was a little different though. Are you familiar with him? I think his name is Civic Duty.
Yeah, well, I've seen
the one we just saw in the video
before. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not,
because he actually is like a lot of times in my videos, I also mention that, hey, if you have an issue with the government or with a certain law or something like that, at least go to your legislators, try to make a change. And at least he is, he's running for city council. I don't think he's got much of a shot. I looked at his, he won his primary because he went unopposed. But he's going up against the incumbent, and he's going to get smoked. But still, at least he's trying to do it. I don't agree with his methods whatsoever because he's very abrasive, very in your face. I think he's been arrested 3 times now since he started doing this, and I've just now started following him. But I don't think this man is in it particularly for the clicks and views, where others, it's pretty obvious. I think he's got an axe to grind with the government for one reason or the other.
Yeah, that's one of the things I always say when I talk about these guys too, because they always talk about, well, you just pulled me over for retaliation, this, retaliation, that. So much of what they do looks to me like retaliation for something they got busted for in the past. And
100%.
Yeah. Decided I'm just going to spend the rest of my life going after the cops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it does feel mostly retaliatory with a lot of these guys too. As we know, and I understand people ask previous charges, previous criminal records, and things like that, and I try not to harp too much on that. But it's pretty common for at least the majority of those that I've really checked out their path. They have long, lengthy criminal records, so they're angry. They're angry about something, and they just don't go about it the right way, in my opinion. I don't think they're going to change much.
And this leads me to the belief that they don't see anything outside themselves. I forgot the word. Sorry, but it's everything is everyone else's fault. They take no responsibility for themselves. And that's why it's retaliatory, because everything that they don't like being done to them is someone else's fault, never, ever theirs.
Couldn't agree more. Every single one of them, at least once per video, they are the victim of something. No matter how,
always the victim.
No matter how minute it is, they want to show that they're the victim. And that's the mentality a lot of them carry. And you can tell it throughout their commentary.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that really gets my goat too is 90%. I mean, there are some where I would say it's justified, but I'd say 90% of the videos I've seen that end with the frauditor pepper spraying somebody, it usually is not a self-defense pepper spray, right? It's a retaliatory pepper spray. And they end up playing victim and trying to get the person they pepper sprayed arrested for assault.
Absolutely. Yeah, that blows my mind. Did you see the Riverside video? I think it was Riverside Accountability.
Yes.
When he just paid someone.
Yeah,
nuts.
fun.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, they're real quick. I made a whole video of just pepper spray clips. I call it Frauditors are the new gang or something like that. But it's like I'm doing my commentary and I'm like, hey, how do you educate people who aren't 100% sure about how the Constitution works? You walk up to them and pepper spray them. You know, kind of a thing.
A lot of them are really quick to pull that pepper spray out, and I never once thought about even. I mean, carrying pepper spray. I don't know. Now they all seem to do it, or at least a lot of them carry it.
Oh, yeah.
And when you go out harassing people, you want to take pepper spray because you don't know how these people are going to react.
True.
So they take it. They're always in self-defense mode because they know what they're doing is wrong, and they know they're harassing people, and they know at some point someone's going to snap, and they're going to need to seriously defend themselves. So they're just like overcautious all the time.
No, Cupcake, you're way wrong. They're fighting for all of our rights. Every
Oh,
single one of
I
them.
forgot. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I take it all
would retract
back.
that. Yeah, they don't
I
hurt
retract
me.
it.
All right. So on that note, let's get back to the video.
No. They invited you to come out, bring your whole family and everything. So just like the Farm Bureau, when they open a public or private venue, and they host a public event and invite the public out, it becomes public property.
Like I was saying, my take on it is, yeah, it's a public event. You're invited. Public's invited. Public shows up, and then since it's private property, they can ask anybody to leave if they want to.
No, not for a public event.
Well, that's why we're going to clarify it with him.
Think about like a park, public property. They're holding an event. I show up to the park to record that
city
event.
property, though.
City
That's
property.
different.
No,
This
it's
is
public.
private
It's
land.
public property. City, county, they're all fall under public property.
Yeah.
He has turned this private property for this event into public property. So
Before the picnic, our rights protector effectively stopped the same representative from ejecting him from a formal public meeting held at a Farm Bureau venue. The critical distinction lies in the fact that the former event was an official government gathering on private property where he posed no disturbance whatsoever, whereas the latter was a private function taking place on private property.
So am I detained right now?
No.
Okay. I'll be over.
Hey, Hez, can you pause it right here? For the time being, they let him go back into the campaign event while they sort it all out. We're going to switch point of views as we now watch some.
I'm sorry, did you ask something?
Yeah, I was just going to point out, they let this go on for 20 or 30 minutes when he went back into this event. It seemed so cut and dry and so black and white to me that why would they even let him go back in? The guy's clearly on private property for a private campaign event. There's no way you can even remotely think this is a public function. It's at a guy's barn, and then the cops just, I mean, it took them 20 minutes to figure out what to do. I think they're a little bit too cautious with him personally.
Yeah, if you look, the comment I've highlighted from Philo is most cops are way too lenient and patient with these buffoons.
I see it, yeah, and I can understand it. They don't want to. They don't want to. Obviously, a lot of times these are going to blow up, especially if it's a big deal. So I kind of understand it, but at the same time, when it's so obvious, like I would be pissed if I was the owner of this guy and they let him walk back my barn. I'd be irate. He handled it well, but I would be. I think I made a comment in here. It's like, what if it was in his house? Can he just walk back into his house and cruise around just because technically the public was invited, but they can be uninvited? So I thought the cops were a little bit too lenient in this instance.
One of my first videos that I made was called "If They Were Right About Trespass," and in the video, it's a sketch I do where I'm having a garage sale and a frauditor shows up. But the whole point of the video is the frauditor's argument is, well, as soon as you put the garage sale sign up, you invited the public, so now I can come into your garage and I don't have to leave. You know.
And I know I'm going to get called a bootlicker for this, but I think also cops, they have a higher person to answer to where they take their directions from. And those people, go higher and higher, the governor, whatever. So they're afraid of how it's going to look if they use too much force, too little force. So they're kind of like, they don't know what to do. They're kind of like, damned if they do, damned if they don't. So they err on the side of caution and just don't. And that's unfortunate, which is why I say one day some citizen is going to snap and is really going to hurt a frauditor.
That's fair. I get it. In this instance, just specifically talking about this instance, have at least detained him where he was on suspicion of trespassing instead of just letting him walk back to the event where he was clearly not wanted and told to leave. I think in the thing here, they should have at least detained him and waited until they found out the answer.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. But again, like you say, and this is a big part of, actually, I talk about it in my book, The Frauditors Handbook, link in the description below. This idea that the police have been trained for a while now to kind of ignore these guys and to just let them do their thing, because since they're trying to get a reaction, they're waiting for a reaction. If you don't give them one, the hope is if you ignore it, it'll just go away. But I think that's one of the reasons why, in my opinion, I think that's why they've doubled down on auditing regular people that aren't cops, so that they will, try to get police intervention, and then the police have to respond because they're being called to respond to something,
Right.
that forces that police interaction. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a good guess. I mean, it very well could be. I read something recently about like this. I forget what state it was, but it was about libraries and how libraries are limited public forums, but their instruction is to basically leave them alone, even though there's already a policy in place that they can't record. But their instructions to leave them alone and let them do it. And I think that's a little bit BS in my opinion. I mean, I know that can get kind of rocky and things like that, but I mean, the policy's there for a reason, I would suppose. Why are you going to let this guy do it just because he's on YouTube and try to make a mockery of the whole thing?
And that's why I always say that I think every library that we know that these guys frequent should have a stack of copies of the Frauditors Handbook by Hezekiah Jenkins on the counter.
Yes, absolutely.
I like it.
For a frauditor to walk in and see my book up there on the shelf. I think that's hilarious. Anyway, let's get back to it. This is great. By the way, Dummy, thank you very much. With all of these, me being on the road and some of the issues I'm having with the internet and everything, you're being a great guest so far. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
I'm happy to do it. Thank you. Some body camera footage of what transpired when he edited down some of it to just the pertinent portions.
Was it your wife that spoke with someone before this event?
He said our must have done was just did no trespass order before they ever had the event.
Yeah.
So next year we'll take care of all that. He's just trying to get clarification.
Yeah. Not. We've never really dealt with a representative in the area where we've had issues.
Well, it's like not go back and do anything. If you don't edit your stuff, it ain't a problem. It's when they edit and do things with it. They put half the story or do whatever.
Yeah.
This is a campaign
Sure.
event.
I have my thoughts on it.
But why would he be back inside?
They're checking with Art.
I have my thoughts on it. And Art
got the attorney general. Okay.
and
We can do anything until Art.
Right. Well, there's. Yeah, I get that. I get that. So, and I appreciate that.
He's absolutely.
What I'm saying.
Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry.
But the thing is, he's just out here to cause trouble.
That's right. That's all he's here for.
There's no reason to do that. God, this is a nice event. We've never had him out here before.
Yeah, but it's that he acts like once you have an event on your private property, you've opened it up to everybody, so you think anything can go, and it's not. That's not.
I don't.
All the other laws don't go out
believe.
there.
Yeah, I don't believe that's true. I still think just with it being the private property that he could be removed.
These officers are very familiar with this auditor as he has been wreaking havoc throughout a few smaller towns in Indiana. Before officially removing him from the event, they are awaiting word from their legal department as to how to proceed. Letting him back into the event I felt was an odd choice, especially with the owner standing right there letting them know he's not welcome. They're clearly taking a very cautious approach. Saying that, for argument's sake, what if this was held in this man's house rather than this open air metal structure? Would the auditor have free reign to cruise around as he pleased? According to his position, yes. If the public was invited, why the hell not? The state's attorney general is about to join the conversation.
Officer, this is State Attorney General.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah. So, so we're double checking the sheriff.
Lady's dad.
Yeah.
He's trying to say that since this is a public advertised event that open to the public, that gives him the right to be here. And he can't ask anybody to leave your private property.
I like. Do you have a statute on that, or is that just opinion, or where are we on that?
Nothing. We don't deal. He'll roll off. That's all the sheriff. The sheriff will direct him on what to do.
I mean, this is private property, and you want however you want, but
And I'm under the understanding you can kick out anybody else who wants to because it's private property.
yeah.
And
So we got a trespassing situation.
Yeah.
Really.
So that's it. Then we should have went filed no trespass order. You can file him start with.
Yeah.
It never happened.
yeah. So what?
I'm happy to help in any way. I don't want to be a problem with it. We have.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having an issue. This guy's chewing the wires again. Stop it! Stop it! Little punk there. Ugh. I'm telling you, man, he's always trying to mess up my live streams. I noticed it's only when I'm playing the videos. So I was thinking maybe having Cupcake actually do it, like present my screen from her. I don't know what the problem is. Right now it's smooth, right? Everybody in the chat, it's smooth when we're just talking, right?
Yeah, it's perfect now.
Yep, it is for me too.
Well, ding dong dang dag nabbit. Maybe I just have too many windows open. Let me close some of these out. See if that makes a difference. All right, let's see. All right, here, let me try to. Uncle Artie saying, has it StreamYard, not you. Well, that's good. Well, I know the internet here is strong because Cupcake's perfect. Oh boy. Well, here, let's see. Let's try this one more time. And see what happens. Hey, Welsh News Network is here. What's up? Maserati 5000, Sue Bear, Care Bear. So many wonderful people. Oh, man, I've got the best fans in the world. I love you guys so much. Oh, every day, every weekend. And don't forget, we're already at 71 likes. We hit 80 likes. You'll get a full-length, hardcore, ultra mega happy dance. And that I can do. And that will be no problem. That'll go smooth. Yeah. Salacious said Cupcake is perfect.
Aw, Salacious, I think you're perfect. I think you're more perfect than I am.
Salacious is great. She's a good teammate for you, Has. She is fantastic.
Thank you very much. Cupcake, tell Salacious how you were impressed when you saw this thing up close and personal.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. I mean, I can't believe someone actually made that by hand. It is you have to see it in person. It is exceptional. It is amazing. I wish I could go to Walmart and just buy one of those.
Yes, indeed. Great stuff. Great stuff. So anyway, like I said, let's try this one more time with the video and see how that goes. I changed a couple things. Hopefully that'll help clean it up a little. Let's find out, shall we? All right. And if the voodoo doll keeps chewing on my wires, I'm going to tase him just to do it.
security law enforcement here too.
Yeah.
That's my security. If they're an AT, that's fine.
Okay.
And that's what these guys do. They try to get somebody to do something to them, and then they sue you because you didn't arrest them the right way.
And the owner is, of course, 100% correct. But don't take my word for it. The auditor lets us know his intention later on in the video.
I see. Did you ask him to leave?
Yes.
And what he did?
Multiple times.
Oh, he goes. See, he did this at the Farm Bureau meeting.
Don't go through the history. He refused to leave. He just cited that since we advertised it to the public that he tries to claim it's a public event and it's not a public.
Yeah.
So that's what
He's got a camera, so you're going to make this a big issue.
Yeah.
You know, by doing this versus ignoring him.
Yeah.
But he's done this throughout the county. I mean, as you guys know, to the county, and nobody actually follows through.
Yeah,
so I agree that he will make it a big deal.
Did you invite the public?
I advertised the event to the public, but I did not say anyone's welcome.
You have to pay to get in.
It is a free event. Donations are welcome.
Are these mosquitoes?
Anyone.
No,
They don't bite. They're just annoying.
Am I going to be up all night?
Yeah, they're just annoying.
But it's obviously the sheriff's call. It's
Yeah.
his
So
jurisdiction.
I'm under the impression it's a public event. He's welcome to come. But if he's asked to leave, it's private property. He has to leave. And he's stating that with a prior incident.
All right. I got to admit, Griffey, with your 3-month membership milestone, what are you stealing the internet from Chile? All right. Yes. I'm telling you, it's bad news. I don't know, man, what happened. But it's a great video, right? Hey, a round of applause for W. Kruger, Dagnabbit.
Right on. I've got a few more videos coming out this week. I've got Monday. I've got a follow up to Vegas Valley community video on him back this spring, and I have a follow up on his sentencing, his official sentencing coming out Monday, and then I've got 2 arrest videos coming out this week as well. So that should be. Nice. I hope you get 3 videos this week.
That's awesome. And I love the way that you break everything down, like with the Google Maps and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
That's so cool the way you throw it all together like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Devin Kruger is one of the best in the business, in case you haven't noticed already. Holy crap. The guy's amazing. If Hez is in a hotel room, then yes, he is. No, I'm in Cupcake Studio. We're broadcasting live from the Cupcake Studio. She's great. I'm having trouble with my internet, but I think it's because I don't usually broadcast from my laptop, so that's different. But guess what? Frauditor Roundup is here for $4.99. W. Kruger's videos are so good.
Roundup.
Looks like they need a team of 20 to produce. Hez, I put pictures of your books, cards on my community page, proudly displayed at work. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then we
Thank
got
you, Roundup. Sorry, excuse me, Hez.
No, please. You're the guest. Stealing it from Last Days of Freedom, who steals it from McDonald's. All right. That's right. My internet today is really bad, but again, I think it's Voodoo Doll's fault. So to celebrate these wonderful super chats, I'll give you guys a triple happy dance and a tasing. How about that? Let's start with the standard Dick Bag Patrol happy dance.
All right.
So the McDonald's cat goes by so fast. And then the cupcake happy dance, of course. Where the heck did that go? There it is. Let's go. There you go. All right. And now a word from our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a quick break and have a word from the Graham and Bob Show. All right. Hopefully this one plays well. Let's do this thing.
Welcome, idiots. Well, there's no one left, and no one seems to like you, so let's move on. This pass-out ceremony is to award recruit Voodoo Bob for successfully reaching the end of training. Well, actually, everyone else was either kicked out or kidnapped, but they're all idiots. Okay, so without delay, use now Voodoo Bob. Get your stuffed ass over here. You have displayed a complete lack of empathy, a complete lack of intelligence, a misunderstanding of the law, and disregard for civil
Professional
rights
frauditor.
over the pursuit for YouTube clicks and likes. Your stupidity has made you the perfect frauditor. Now,
Yes.
to conclude your training, we have this final part called the pass-out ceremony. That is a success. Well done, idiot.
That's great.
That worked out great, and it played properly.
Yeah, that was great.
Sauce. Yes. And have you been following that storyline? Every Saturday, we went through the whole basic training for the Frauditors over the last few
I
weeks.
have not,
Really
no.
Oh, great stuff, great stuff. Big support of the channel, Graham, from the Graham and Bob Show. Round of applause for the Graham and Bob Show. All right.
And Mona gifted 5 memberships. Woohoo!
Oh,
So
Lord,
nice.
there are 5 good memberships. All right. And we also got $2 from Big Bork Little Bite. There's a 2 taste minimum. I miss my chewing doll. This is Big Bork's chew toy. So let's get into the tastings and the happy dancings. Oh, we got so much. This is fun. And the sun. Hey, Voodoo, are you ready to get tased again? What are you talking about? No, we didn't put a new, more powerful taser in your spleen. Of course not. Oh, that's okay. Oh, crap, I'm not full taste. There we go. The screams aren't as screamy when I don't have the sound effects on, but yay.
I love your energy, Hezekiah, man. You really,
Thank you.
You really keep it fun and entertaining and light, and that's appreciated.
Oh, excellent. I appreciate that, because that's exactly what I'm going for, you know?
Absolutely.
We're gonna have a fun show. We got 80 people in here. If we get 80 likes, you get a full-length hardcore, mega super duper ultra hardcore happy dance. Just letting y'all know.
Hit the like button.
Yes, hit that like button. But yeah, this is all about having fun, having a good laugh, and making fun of some idiots. Speaking of which, it looks like we got because that played well. Let's try another one. This is a new Bad Bellion. I'd hit my applause button right now if I was at home. So let's take a look at that and see what we got going. And hopefully this one plays with less buffering than the last one. Let's go.
You're going to break my window right now.
Yes. Then you're going to go to jail.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. So under.
Holy crap, hammer sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another 5 from Stefan St. German, who says, Dummy KRUGER is such a diva after having more than 1,000 viewers for his first stream. All right.
I'm such a diva. You're right.
And Big Book for $2 for the second in the new secret double upgrade. Oh, that's right. For those of you who haven't been following along, during News Now Voodoo surgery, you can see that he's still got the scars in the back of his arm there. During his last surgery, they placed a new, more powerful auto taser in his spleen. They did what? Shut up. No, he doesn't know about it. So that way we could tase him from inside, and he doesn't know where it's coming from. And Blackheart Knight has the extra button, so he can tase him whenever he feels like it. It's fun. Abby Pullman's here. What's up? Good to see you. So everybody's here. This is great. I love you guys. Best fans in the world. All right. So anyway, let's get into the
Olay.
All right. Olay. Yes. Let's get into the video. These computer delays are fun. And look at this, another $2 for Big Work Little Bite. This is the third since I was the 69th. Giggity goo. All right, you know what? For that, you get a double triple happy dance. Let's see what I can do without the music. All right. I can't even hit the applause button. All right, I'll give you the dick bag dance, Dag Nabbit.
All right.
I want to fall. All right, so now Van Bellion. Here we go.
Force threatened arrest. Under force threatened arrest. I will show you my license.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to Scott City, Missouri for yet another right to travel fail where a sovereign citizen effortlessly gives us all a free masterclass in how to turn a simple warning for no plate into a circus of epic proportions, with even the chief of police attending the show. Right, let's get into the video.
Hello. For the record, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Jaworski, badge number 109.
And for the record, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Eldridge, badge number 112.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm not entitled to give it unless I'm being suspected of a crime. If you have RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I've caused loss, injury, or harm to another. That would be a crime.
Your idealistic version of what a crime is irrelevant. You gave this officer prob cause by
Okay, sorry to stop it right there, but one, I was buffering again, and two, I got a question from Sue Bear. Sue Bear's worried about News Now Voodoo baby, wants to know who's babysitting. Ladies and gentlemen, Baby Voodoo has the greatest babysitter in the history of all babysitters.
Yeah, I'm taking care of him.
Herself. Yes. Baby Voodoo is here and is being taken care of by Cupcake. What do you want? Hey, get out of here, you punk! Oh, my daddy's mean to me. It's okay.
I'll protect you, baby. It's okay.
Thank you. All right. Good stuff. All right, sorry about that. I had to address that comment. So anyway, yeah, let's get back to the stupid. All right.
And twisted version of the law on a SolveSit website doesn't make it true.
I'm not in the transportation. I'm not a driver. I'm not part of the legal society.
I'm sorry. Did he just say I'm not in the capacity of transportation? I mean, I know, like, I'm not in a commercial capacity, but I'm not in the capacity of transportation? What the hell language is this guy speaking? Hey, dummy drops. No wonder he wasn't answering. What's up? Are you back? Are you working? Are we good? What's happening?
You got me?
Yes! Ladies and
Yeah, we
gentlemen,
hear you.
Dummy Kruger is here. All right. No, this douche canoe, he just said,
Yeah.
I'm not in the capacity of transportation. Wait a minute. What did I say? I can come backstage and load the videos from where you can be able to control them, and it won't load your system, and you should fix the lag issue. I'm not against the idea, but at the moment, let's see. He's speaking. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. I'm having lag, so like I'm hearing the stuff after it starts. So anyway, dummy, what do you think of this video we're watching now? Have you seen it before, or were you missing it because of your issues you were having, whatever it was a minute ago?
No, I was missing. Yeah, I was missing the whole thing. Sorry.
It's another traffic stop where he's explaining his sovereign citizen stupidity to the cop.
Oh yeah, that always works.
Yeah, right. So you know what? This again, getting away from the frauditors and into the sovereign citizens. So, what's your opinion on these guys? I think these guys are getting dangerous. Oh, I mean, they have been getting dangerous, but like it seems to be getting worse and worse to me.
Well, there seems to be a lot more of them. That's for sure. They're kind of going in their own little packs, like the American State National and the Moors, and they're splintering off. I'm actually covering one. I'm still trying to get to it, but he had a pretty big YouTube channel for a while. Then he started making these fake environmental courts. Am I on? Am I still here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I didn't interrupt.
Hez, do you have me?
Yeah, I hear you. You
okay, sorry. So he started making.
Oh, now you're gone.
Uh-oh.
Roger. Well, attempt 239478891 didn't work. Let's try it again. Oh man. Holy crap, Hammer. I'll tell you right now, dummy, just so you know, FYI, going forward, you have an open invitation if there's a chance you have in the future to do another show when I'm at my home studio when we don't have so many issues.
I'd love to do it, and I'll be there. I promise.
Excellent. We have 80 likes.
80 likes. 80 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, that means it's time for the super, ultra, mega, hardcore.
Wait, no. Sorry,
No.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know. It was weird showing 80. Now it's showing 78. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know why? Because people hit the like button that already hit it.
Wait, 79. We just need one more. Come on, everyone. One more like. Hit the like button. Well, Chili's going to come here and ask you to hit the like. 81. All right. There we go. Officially.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this I could do, except I can't do it as big because this chair is not my chair. And when I do it, I bounce in my chair. And this chair is not going to, this isn't my chair. I'm not going to do that to Cupcake's poor chair. But I'll do my best to make this as awesome as I can because it's a super mega ultra hardcore happy nerds. All right. Let's get ready on the Freddy. Here we go. Where's my, there it is. All right.
right.
There you go.
Woo!
That's how it's done. All right. So, and also remember, ladies and gentlemen, if we hit 100 likes, then you'll get a second super ultra mega hardcore happy dance of the day. All right.
Ooh, nice.
Were you flexing at the beginning of that? Is that how you start, by flexing those guns? See that again. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's called.
Thought that's what you did.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. That's now 100 to the second happy dance. You should see it when I'm at home and I'm in my chair, because it's a really, really strong, very well built chair, and it has a powerful spring in it, and I bounce. Like, I get a leg workout every time I do that.
Right
and I'm
on.
bouncing up and down while I'm doing this. It's awesome stuff. Jason D says Hezekiah's been hitting the Wisconsin nightclubs all week, killing the happy dance on the dance floor. That's right.
And eating extra cheese.
Yeah, lots of cheese.
It's all that Wisconsin cheese.
That didn't count. No hat. Oh crap! Big Boy called me out. Big Boy, I have to do it again. I have to do it again. Oh, Big Boy, you got me busted. Oh no. Hold on. Get cover for me for a second, Cupcake.
You forgot the hat. Oh no. He's going to get the hat. He brought the hat. He came prepared for everything. Hat? It's the platypus hat. He's got it on now. All right, he's ready to rock and roll. Show yourself, Hezekiah. Drum roll.
All right, so dummy, just so you know, the rule has always been, if I forget the hat, it doesn't count without the hat. So if I forget the hat, then I have to do it again with the hat on. Oh no, I never thought it would actually happen though. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of the Hezekiah Happy Dance. This time it's official because I got my Perry the Platypus hat on. Let's do this thing. All right. I love this. I love you guys. Seriously, best fans in the world. And I love the fact that you remembered.
Oh, right.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Oh my goodness.
Play a song.
Woo! That hat is
Nailed
hot. Hotter than hell. All right, so what do you think about your first double dose of happiness there, dummy?
I enjoyed one and both of them.
Awesome.
Man, you do go for it though, Ez. I love it, man.
He's awesome.
Yeah. You sweating up there? You look glossy now.
It's hot up here. It's on the second floor. Yeah, it's hot up here.
I bet with
Open
that
the
hat.
window, Hez. Might want to open the window.
We'll worry about that later. Right now, I just need this.
Do you have the fan on?
Mm-hmm.
You can make it higher, I think.
It's all good. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Cupcake is like the best damn host ever. She's been so good to me since I've been here last night. Round of applause for Cupcake, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Thank you.
Yes. And a round of applause for Dummy for showing up. Hey, what's up?
Dummy KRUGER, yeah.
All right. And so now, let's see if we can figure this out with this video and make it actually play properly. Dagnabbit. Oh dear.
With all due respect, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just flexing my rights. I know my rights. I know I have the right to travel. And
Let's see, the audio's starting, but the video won't. Come on. There we go. All right.
I will stand on my rights at all times. I don't ever waive my rights. And as soon as I ID to you, that's giving you jurisdiction. I voluntarily give jurisdiction. Now, under force, threat, and duress, we will deal with it in the higher court later on.
I know my rights, he says, but then goes on to disprove that by spewing a load of meaningless, soft-sit nonsense. Brilliant. You could not make this stuff up if you tried. And where is this magical higher court you guys speak of? Because all I ever see is you guys getting completely owned in traffic court.
Okay. Okay. So,
And I will have lawsuits against each individual that violates my rights, each one, and then some.
okay.
Right, so you're basically saying, don't enforce the law against me, or I'll use the legal system I say I'm not a part of to go after you. If that doesn't scream hypocrisy, then I don't know what does.
All right, sir. Can I see your driver's license, please?
Again, I am not going to offer up any information that can and will be used against me in the court of law. I'm not going to give you something to hold against me in court.
Okay. Law provides that you do have to identify yourself.
That is, if I'm in the act of commerce, sir.
No,
that's
not the case,
sir. I've been studying this for 4 years, and I know for a fact that it
floor
is.
years? He's been studying the floor years.
Okay, first of all,
How does it
not
make no
offering up
sense?
documentation, you are
Well, not just that, but you would think after 4 years he'd figure out that this stuff was nonsense.
Right.
What do you think, Dummy?
Man, these guys are always entertaining. I still don't understand where they get this nonsense from. I have no idea. I've tried to look back on it, and it's just all it's all nonsense. It's all gibberish to me.
I've learned to stop questioning it because the more you question it, the more your brain just kind of melts away.
Man,
And I'm
that's
just like,
good
no,
advice.
not working.
Yeah.
You lose brain cells with trying to figure out what they're doing. It's shouldn't do it.
Yeah, but these sovereign citizens are just a different breed, though. Like, I mean, these guys really believe. I think they really believe what they say, or what they think they've learned, or whatever.
And that's the scariest part. They actually believe it.
Exactly. Rather than like the majority of First Amendment auditors, these guys are really going for it, and it's so absurd. Like it's so absurd. I just don't understand how they can't see that it just doesn't work. How many court cases is it that they've lost? They've never won on the merits of their case. There's been, I mean, hundreds of broken windows. I guess stubbornness, maybe. Who knows?
Well, honestly, I think part of the problem with that also is that in the script, in the way that the whole sovereign citizen thing is written, it's like whoever originally came up with it, and there's like Mark Stevens and these other guys you could look into that were the gurus back in the day, but it's like they thought of everything, including that. If you lose, that proves the courts are corrupt, or they wouldn't have, made you lose the case.
Right. So it's a win-win no matter what.
Right. And then that eggs them on. Like, see? It's the fact that I lost doesn't prove I'm wrong. It proves I'm right.
Oh, I was telling a story. Sorry, but before I got cut off about the a video I've been working on for a couple months. I just can't seem to get it out. But it's a sovereign citizen who made up this environmental court because he said all the water is poison, basically. So what he did was he put these what he called writs up on a website and challenged his viewers and followers to fill out these writs, and they were basically it was like a bounty. They were putting bounties on government officials' heads and sending them these writs saying you're wanted for treason, you could be hung and stuff like that. And one person did. She ended up getting 3 years in federal prison for sending these bounties out. He got 10 years in federal prison for pushing them to do this. It's a wild story. It's really good. I just haven't been able to break it all down. Yeah, it's real good.
Stefan for 2 Canadians says, Hez, why are you calling Dummy Dummy? I'm not calling him Dummy. His name is Dummy. He knows his name.
Is there anything you would prefer I call you, buddy?
Dummy's good with me.
All right. See, there you go. All right.
And I mean, for anybody who hasn't figured it out by now, the name Dummy Kruger is a takeoff of the Dunning-Kruger effect, which almost all of these douche canoes suffer from. It's brilliant. I love the name. It's perfect.
It is. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes. So anyway, let's get back to watching more of people with Dunning-Kruger try and explain away their stupidity with their. But I'm not. Oh, wait, real quick before I get back into it, let me ask you what you think about this, Dummy.
Go for it.
So I've been seeing more and more of these idiots getting pulled over when they actually were driving in a commercial capacity and still trying to use these excuses. Right? Did you see the dude in the truck who was like crossing the border and they had to smash his window because he wouldn't ID? It's like, dude, you're driving an 18-wheeler. You're on business.
I don't know. Is that?
It was an older one.
Oh, he was an 18. Oh, I have seen that one. Yes, that one's great. I have seen that one.
Like, come on, buddy. Gee, I wonder if he lost his job over that nonsense. Oh, man. The stupidity is insane. I don't have it on this computer, but I wish I did. I'd bring them up. But I had all these links. Whenever things like this come up, I like to show. I have links to all these websites where it's like, okay, here's the real stuff behind all this. And it's people who are selling fake license plates and fake IDs.
Absolutely.
And fake ways to get your $20 billion secret account under your birth certificate number and stuff. And it's like,
kind of like what Chili does.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are the only ones that aren't in on it. Everyone else thinks it's real. The guys that are pushing this stuff are the only ones who are like, man, you guys are idiots here. Buy my private license plate for $25 because it's a piece of tin and not worth a damn.
Yep. Do you remember when the Moors had that big standoff on the expressway about 2 years ago with all they were all armed?
Like Massachusetts or New Hampshire or something like that, somewhere up there.
Yeah. So the Rise of the Moors, the leader of that group, he got out of jail recently, and I just covered this on my morning show a couple weeks ago. So he relaunched his Rise of the Moors website, and now for the low price of $300, you can sign up to watch a video of him speaking about what Moors are.
Really? Oh, wow. I'm going to do that. Can we watch that? I'll pay the money. Ooh.
That's a hell of a deal. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. So anyway, let's get back to the video. These guys are so dumb. Okay, here we go.
legally required to produce is exactly how you will know ifs or buts. The law says you need a license to operate a motor vehicle on a public road, period. And finally, all that means is you've had your head stand for 4 years.
Yeah, you just touched my door. So my door. So he was going to try to forcefully.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. I was just leaning on it like this.
No, you pulled on it, tried to open, and you just admitted, yes, you did.
No,
Thank you for that.
I touched.
You pulled on it.
No,
I seen
sir.
it.
I did that.
It's on camera.
Okay. All right.
The camera don't lie, and you already broke the law yourself.
No, sir, I didn't.
I mean, just the nerve of a soft set accusing someone else of breaking laws he doesn't agree with is breathtakingly hypocritical.
You tried opening my door, sir.
No, sir, I did not. No, I'm going to ask you to step out, please.
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. You got an ask? All right. Sir, either get out or I will break your window.
Okay, if you now you're threatening to do harm to my property. I suggest you not do that, sir, because I know exactly where this is going. And it's not going good for you at all. But if you're going to break my property,
sir,
I will turn my head so you can do so.
No, sir.
And I'll allow you to do that.
Sir.
And I'm not going to fight you at all. I'm going to put my, if you break my window and open my door and pull me out, I will gladly go with you, because that is under force, threat, and duress. That's all I need.
Okay.
And you're falling right into it, but I'm trying to give you some advice, and take it or leave it. This is not going to be good. This will go national. You are live right now.
Okay, fantastic.
First of all, the only person falling for anything is you by believing laws don't apply to you. And secondly, I agree, this video will be going national, just not in the way you think.
Sir, state law does provide that you shall provide your ID. City code says that you shall obey a lawful request from a police officer.
Yes, sir. What trumps city code? Constitution. So whenever it's unconstitutional, it is invalid.
It is not unconstitutional. I'm not going to argue with you, sir. Please.
Yeah, it is unconstitutional.
Sir, he's not trying to write you a ticket or anything. He just
listen to me.
Right. So if it wasn't such Karen, he could be on his escalator belief that laws related to driving are unconstitutional, which I'm still waiting for proof of after 6 years. And no, declaring it on a traffic stop and sending me cherry-picked case law isn't proof.
Unless I've been suspected of a crime that you can articulate.
Yes, sir.
Now, codes are not law. Codes is not a crime. The Supreme Court has ruled on that over and over and over. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to give you. I'm really not.
And I'm not going to argue with you.
No, I'm not either. I'm just telling you. And
please provide your
I will.
Now, this would be a great video to play soft sit bingo with. We've had I'm traveling, not driving, codes are not law. The Supreme Court has ruled this, I'm not in commerce, and now he's going to promise to stop talking by invoking the fifth, which I'm not going to hold my breath on. And then he's going to misinterpret the Fourth Amendment, which the officer rightly points out doesn't apply to driving documents. Also, citing the Supreme Court as an authority for decisions you think bolster your claim, while ignoring other cases like Pennsylvania versus Mims, which held that cops can order you out of your vehicle, is called cherry picking and the height of hypocrisy.
I will go ahead and exercise my Fifth Amendment and remain silent now, and I will exercise my Fourth Amendment and stand secure in my person.
Okay.
And in my property. So I won't answer any more questions.
Okay. In that particular case, that does not apply to the request for your driver's license on a traffic stop.
Sir, the request for my license on the traffic stop is if I'm in a commercial capacity. I have not. I've done stated.
No, sir. So when you're operating a motor vehicle.
I'm not operating a motor vehicle.
Okay.
This is not a motor vehicle. This is a personal automobile. This is a legal and lawfully purchased automobile that I legally and lawfully paid for. Sir, it's my personal property. Well, do you agree that you said I am operating a motor vehicle? Motor vehicle is a commercial term. This is not a motor vehicle because it's not being used in active commerce.
Okay, sir.
It's not a motor vehicle, and I'm not driving.
Sir, all he's asking for is your driver's license.
Missouri define a motor vehicle as any self-propelled vehicle, not operated exclusively upon tracks, except farm tractors and electric bicycles. So unless you operate your car, vessel, automobile, or whatever you want to call it, Fred Flintstone style, then you need a driver's license. And I would start producing it fast because it looks like the patience of this corp is starting to run out.
Sir, as soon as I do that, I have given you the jurisdiction that I don't plan on doing. You're going to have to literally break my window and arrest me. And when you do that, then I will. Then, well, you're going to give me a chance to turn my head, or you're going to do some.
No, I tell you what, driver's license, I'm going to break your window.
You're going to break my window right now.
Yes, then you're going to go to jail.
Okay. So under force, threatened arrest. Under force, threatened arrest. I will show you my license. I will show you my license under force, threatened arrest.
Okay. All right. I mean, you just step out then.
I think this cop might need a few lessons at the Georgia School of how to bust out a sovereign citizen's car window. Because, yeah, the swing was okay, but the execution was a bit lacking. He might want to invest in one of those window punch tools, or use a baton next time instead of using a torch. Anyway, good luck with that force, threat, and duress theory you have when the law clearly states you need to display a tag on your vehicle and produce your driver's license on demand. But please don't let small facts like that stop you from attempting it in court.
I'm not going to step out, though. What? Oh, so you're going to, okay, this is great. This is great. You're in big trouble. You are in big trouble. You have no idea how big a trouble you're in. You will not have your job. I promise you.
Driver's license.
That's the least of your worries. Then I'm suing you personally.
All right. We've kind of talked about this a little bit leading up to this, but seeing how this traffic stop is going, has there ever been any situation that any of you are aware of where any of these guys ever actually did make any sort of progress in court on any of these claims?
None that I'm aware of. Absolutely zero.
Yeah. And threatening, like, I hate when they say, well, I'm going to have your job, buddy. Like, what are they doing? They're exposing the cop for, like, what? Enforcing the law that they're hired to enforce? Oh, no.
They're exposing him for doing a job. They don't understand what doing a job means because they don't have a job and never will. So they're a little confused.
I especially like it when they say, I'm going to take your house, and I'm going to take your car, and I'm going to take your boat, and I'm going to take your place.
Your pension's going to be mine, pal.
And I'm even going to get your dog.
Right.
Oh, man. It's Chef Amity says, does contempt count as progress? Yeah, they've all gotten that. Contempt of court. Oh, man. Yeah, it's so rough sometimes listening to these idiots talk. And you know what really actually drives me nuts sometimes more than them is their fan base. Like seeing how many people fall for this nonsense. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why I think what we do actually is important. It's like we're providing a public service more than they are, because I could see I'll tell you a little story. When I first started finding out about all this stuff, really how it started was I was living in Wisconsin at the time, and my license plate expired, or was about to. And I got a letter from the state that it was going to cost me $85 to renew my license plate. At that time, like I was at a point where living paycheck to paycheck, if I was going to pay the $85, I was going to have to choose between diapers or my license plate. And the diapers took priority, right? So I started to panic, and I started looking online to see, is there any way to get out of having to pay to renew your license? And it didn't take long for me to realize that this was all BS and it was stupid and whatever. And I just did what I should have done in the first place, is call the number on the thing and make a deal with them. And it was all set up and it was no problem fixed. But I can see, after having experienced that myself, how someone who's desperate and looking at these fees and fines and not knowing what to do, Googling information, running into one of these idiot gurus and buying this whole thing, thinking, oh, cool, I found the loophole, you know?
Yeah, good point.
So, yep. Bad news. Oh, look, Unclean Hands is here. All right.
Yeah, Unclean. Hey, bud.
Always
God, he's one of my favorites. Love that dude.
Yes,
awesome.
Tina Slay's here.
All right. So many beautiful people. Navy Texas Ranch, Unclean Hands, Kim Crawford. Of course, Salacious as always. Little Chihuahua. Oh, I love my fans.
You're the best fans.
Yes.
Unclean Hands is a huge supporter of this channel. Dummy, I don't know if you saw this, but Paul Rumor Frazier drew a pencil drawing of Unclean Hands. The original drawing is actually on my wall in my studio at home, framed. But here's the
not here, not on my wall.
Oh, he drew. No, I didn't see that. How cool, man. That's
Isn't that
great.
awesome?
Wow.
Yeah, that is great. I'm so envious of his mustache. I can't tell you.
yes. I get my fans give me all kinds of fan art. Modicare was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here. He designed this, and then again on my wall in my studio, I actually have like physical metal sign of this that was created by Michelle with 1L. Notice Frauditors not permitted beyond this point, according to UCC 692223334444. Yeah.
Is that a jab at DMA with his
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's good.
And then I got a fan art picture from Sue Bear of News Now Voodoo getting tased. Again, I have the original on my wall in my studio. And then just recently, Witch of Heart made this for me.
Oh wow, man, you do have a lot of good fans. That's so
That
fun.
is really nice.
It's great.
Yes. I got this. This is a vintage VW mini VW van. I got that as a gift from Frauditor Ram.
How cool. Yeah.
And then Graham from the Graham and Bob Show made me a promo poster for this very show, the Saturday Night SNAFU, sponsored by the Graham and Bob Show. And again, I have the original poster up on my wall in my studio at home. A lot of great fans. They take good care of me. I even got this also designed for Modicare, the Excellence in Exposing Frauditors Award, presented to Frauditer Follies, Hezekiah Jenkins, in recognition for awesome content in 2020. You make a difference. All right.
That's awesome.
Hey, Anastasia. Nice to see you.
Hi, Anastasia Beaverhouse is in the house. What's up?
She's
And
one of
then
my
I also
favorite
got,
commenters.
yes, she's awesome.
She's great.
I got the best fans in the world. I'm telling you. I don't just say that. It's true, and I can prove it, and I'm doing it right now. I have a painting on my wall at home that was painted by Judy Johansson, and here's a picture of another one of her paintings.
Wow, I love that. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. I got talented fans. I got generous fans. I got the best fans in the world. Oh, and also, for those of you who are worried about it, I didn't kill my brother-in-law. See, when I told them that I was going to be out of town for the week, they were afraid I was going to kill my brother-in-law because look what he did to my son's finger.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh. What the hell? What happened?
They were playing sword fight.
What?
And his stupid
Okay.
quote-unquote adult uncle used a real sword.
Why were they playing sword fight and what she is whatever.
Well, kids play sword fight, but he had a, like a plastic.
With a real sword though, that's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. And a lot of my fans were telling me, hey, we'll help you bury the body after they saw that picture.
Oh my gosh.
Even Chef M80's like, yeah, right. You didn't kill him. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost of Judah Tribe is here. For those of you who don't know, Ghost of Judah Tribe, back when I first started this channel, I just did Bears videos, and he was doing Bears videos on his channel, and we became good friends, and it was all cool because we're both from Chicago and Bears fans and da. And over the years, like, we didn't talk for a while, and then I come back. He's got a pro Frauditor Flat Earth channel, and I got an anti-Frauditor Round Earth channel.
Nice.
Get out of here. You're kidding.
Very nice.
Legit.
But we're still friends, and we both still love the Bears, so that's it. All right.
The Bears
Yeah,
still
it's
bring you
funny.
together. That's good.
Not nice like good, but like nice like funny.
Yes. Good stuff. So We love Ghost of Judah Tribe. Speaking of idiots, let's get back to this. No, not him. I mean, the idiots that we're making fun of. All right. So that being said, let's get back into the regularly scheduled program. All right. Oh, wow. That was smooth. I was waiting a second for the delay. Here we go.
For what you have just done.
Driver's license.
I will present them. That all you have to do is present them. I said
of the police officer's job, and how many times have they lost their job? As that's right, the answer is none, a big fat zero, because a sovereign citizen's threats are not basically.
This is amazing.
Sir, I can't read that from in here.
Where is your de-escalation? Was you not trained on de-escalation?
Yes, sir, I was.
You're escalating everything.
He's the one who's escalating everything by arguing instead of just showing his driver's license, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Dummy, did we lose you?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He was having trouble earlier, too. Anyway, yes, he's escalating everything because even somebody like a lawyer or anyone who says, don't talk to them, don't do this, don't do that, will tell you you have to show them your driver's license. Oh, yeah, okay. Look at private chat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so anyway, Dummy's still with us. He just had to go AFK for a minute. Frauditor Roundup for $1.99. Sue him so bad he'll be jobless, homeless, and hairless. All right, here's your happy dance. Frauditor Roundup. We're going to start by giving you the good old-fashioned dick bag patrol happy dance. Here we go.
All right.
And then the kitty cat. Yes. And then, of course, mini happy dance on my end. I don't have the short version. Dagnabbit. Oh, wait. We forgot this one. All right. Hey, Dummy, you back? Thought I heard you for a second.
He's muted.
No, all right. All right, maybe he's still AFK. Anyway, let's get back into the video and watch the show, and we'll see the video. Don't you know the sovereign citizen that doesn't know that he's supposed to show his ID? Oh, man. Here we go. It's still on Cupcake. I got to get this.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to step away for a second.
No, it's all good, brother. We were just doing another happy dance because we got $1.99 from Roundup.
Right on.
And so now we're getting back into the stupid dummy being stupid and dumb. Yeah, because he's an idiot.
You tried opening my door. You tried breaking my window. Yeah. You're trying to force me out of my truck over a tag.
Okay,
are you kidding me?
I'm not going to leave with it. I'm going to stay right
there. No, that is, look, I don't, the law clearly states I have to present it. We don't ever have to give you anything.
Here.
Only a soft sit could get so much wrong in just 1 minute. First of all, this is not just over a tag, is it? It's about your actions during the stop, i.e. refusing to identify and obstruction. And secondly, I'd say this cop's de-escalation training is working just fine if he can stop mid-window break to get your license details. And finally, I'm glad that you now agree that the law that you say isn't the law clearly states that you do have to present your driver's license, even though you are going to be a dick about how you do that.
Here, let me read it.
I just did.
No, I need to be able to read it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all crap hammer sauce. I just broke my phone. Hold on. Dag nabbit. This isn't my normal studio. I'm not used to where everything's at. I just hit 100 likes. That means another super ultra mega hardcore happy dance. Holy crap hammer sauce. This is going to be amazing. All right, buckle your seatbelts. You ready, dummy?
I'm ready when you are. The hardcore happy dance seems like it may need to be 18 plus, though.
I wish I had my laugh track with me right now. That was great.
But go ahead.
Yes, I love it. All right. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. Doesn't count without the hat. I'm not doing that again. Make that mistake twice in one show. All right. All right. This is fun. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world, I'm telling you. Thank you very much, you guys. I love all the support I get from my fans. Best fans in the world. Ding dong, dag, dag, nabbit.
Hez, can I ask you a question? How long have you been in this little sector of YouTube?
I've been doing these kind of videos for, well, okay, so my live show I started within the last about a year now, but I've been doing this for about 2 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what happened was I was following the scene, for about 4 years now. And then I made a couple videos just as a joke. And there were a couple people who noticed what I was doing. Law Talk with Mike mentioned one of my videos on one of his streams.
Nice.
And that gave me a boost. But then Schrodinger mentioned one of my videos on his stream. And then that was when my channel actually became like a viable thing.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, it's just been going. And then, when I started doing this live thing, I did a few live streams, when I started out, different times, different days and stuff. And I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, not just because I felt like I would take away views from other people, but I want to watch their streams.
Right.
I didn't want to compete because I want to watch it. So I came up with the idea of, well, nobody broadcasts in the morning. What if I do mornings?
Yep, you've got the morning block down. You nailed it.
That's it. And then my Saturday show was just the idea being so people who can't come in the morning can still see me, and see what I do on the weekends.
Mhm.
And we have fun. And the idea of having a different guest every week originally started with my first ever guest was Frauditor News Network.
All right on.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah. And then she's like, well, I'll come back next week. And then the week after, until she became my co-host, and we were looking at it almost like, like a Johnny Carson type thing. I'm Johnny, she's Maya McMahon, and we have a different guest every week,
Yeah, well, you guys make a good team. Cupcake, you do great too. What?
Thank you. We do make a great team, Hez.
When did you start making videos, Cupcake?
I don't know, about a year and a half ago.
Okay,
I got introduced to a Frauditor video, and I remember watching it going, what the hell? And I started watching them just because I couldn't believe what they were doing. And then I saw Dr. Dave and Frauditor Troll were making anti-Frauditor videos. I was like, yes, I want to do that too, because I was so frustrated. So then that motivated me to start making videos.
That was about my story can mimic that almost exactly. I ran into Artie's Corporate Fiction, a video of his, and that's where I learned about the sovereign citizen thing, which I wasn't familiar with. And then he covered auditors here and there, and I finally started watching some of those videos, and it kind of put you in the recommendations of everyone else that starts covering. Either it puts me in the recommendation of auditor videos and the anti-auditor videos as well. And I ran into Dave and Frauditor Troll, and I just kind of winged it and figured what the hell I was going to give it a shot, and started enjoying doing it. At first, I found myself doing a lot of emulating the people that I'd seen previously, like Frauditor Troll or Dave, and kind of realized quickly that wasn't me or necessarily my style. I needed to find my own style and my own voice. And so over time, I think I hope I've found it. I'm a lot more comfortable with the videos that I make than I was when I first started out, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. You us, everybody loves your videos. Everybody always commenting about W. Kruger's the best. He's the next Frauditor's cat. Yeah, everybody loves you, including me.
I appreciate that. I feel the same way. Thank you very much, Cupcake.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, to be perfectly honest, and Cupcake will back me up on this. When you first agreed to be on the show, I was like, yes, like.
When I first approached him, he's like, yes, but I want to see when I have time. And then I remember watching, I think it was Professor Crack and Jerry, and W. Kruger. You went on their show, I was sitting here. I was actually angry. I'm like, wait a minute, why is he?
He got in before us.
And I was like, wait a minute, you agreed to do their show. So I'm like, okay, calm down. And then I remember emailing you, and I was like, I'm not to be a nag or anything, but I remember our show.
No, you weren't nagging at all. Saturdays are so tough for me, and usually I have to plan pretty far in advance to do anything whatsoever. I just kind of spur of the moment with Professor Crack, who I really like a lot. I don't know if you guys, well, obviously you do. Are you familiar with him, Hez? He's great.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. He's great.
Big fan of his.
Craig's been a guest on this show, actually.
Oh, right on. Gotcha. But yeah, they were great, and I was able to pop on there for a few minutes, and fortunately, you reached back out, Cupcake, and I was able to get on the list.
Yeah, I was like, he has no excuse now. He's been on their show. He's got to come on ours.
I was busted. Couldn't get out of it anymore.
and then the first time you were scheduled, I was so mad for like over a month because you were scheduled on the weekend. I was supposed to go to Texas. Then my pet sitter ended up in the emergency room the Friday night before I was supposed to leave. So we canceled it. And I remember emailing Hez, and I'm like, I can make the show. And he's like, oh, well, Dummy Kruger can't. I'm like, come on. So then he's like, well, he rescheduled for September 30th. I'm like, okay. So my husband goes upstairs to reschedule our trip. And I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, I know what day he's going to come back. I know what weekend he's going to come back to. I know it. And I'm just sitting there like steaming. And he comes back down, and he's like, Well, how about we go September 30th? I'm excited.
No way.
So I was like, no way. No, we're not doing it. Sorry, no. Find another weekend.
And sometimes the way things work out is just as long as they work out.
Actually, that's when we were going to New York
Absolutely.
originally, not Texas, New York.
Right. Yeah, great stuff. So anyway, yes, again, great to have you here. Definitely, just happy to be here and have this working out.
Yeah, same.
And again, like on my end, I didn't want to let you down because I know, you had to cancel last time, whatever, that's all fine and good. But now I'm on the road and it's like, oh crap, I got him to come back. I don't want to blow it because I'm traveling right now.
No, man,
But I'm
not
glad
at all.
everything worked out.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah, same here. Same here.
All right. So anyway, let's get back to and see if whatever the heck the problem I'm having when I play videos is any better watching the rest of this idiot sovereign citizen and his pullover argument with the cops. All right. Oh, wait. Hez Does Tech. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today on Hez Does Tech, special edition with my guests, Dummy Kruger and Frauditor News Network.
As we discuss why
my StreamYard sucks to sweat off a dead man's balls. All right. Thank you.
Nice.
Let's see. Film at 11. Or now.
You read it. Can I get you?
Sure, happy to.
Go ahead and get him on a lawsuit too. If he wants to violate my rights.
Threatening the supervisor with a lawsuit before he even turns up is a bit premature and very passive-aggressive, and definitely a way to get the supervisor on board. I'm sure this won't backfire at all.
Go ahead and get your
Guys, you have to
chief
you have
down
to
here.
pause
Chief
this
of
for a
police.
second. I'm sorry. You have to pause.
Can you get
this.
Rick Walters down here?
Please pause. This is hysterical. I need you to go to Unclean Hands community post. He made a comment, don't look at it. So of course I had to look at
I
it.
just saw.
Oh my god, it's freaking hysterical.
I said don't look at it.
So of course I went and looked at it. Oh my god, that was hysterical.
Let me pull this up.
You pull it up and share because I'm gonna have trouble.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
let's see. Let me present it. Oh my god, it's so funny. Unclean Hands, you're hysterical.
Patrick Dagler, what did you miss? Computer issues and awesomeness from Dummy Kruger. All right.
Okay, I just shared it.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, wait, how do I make it bigger?
There you go.
There you go.
Get
Oh my god, Unclean Hands.
Yes.
Bravo, that was.
I love it.
I was not expecting that.
I'll
That is
you in the
freaking
end for the day.
hysterical.
Oh man, that's awesome. Did you see my video where I did a spot the difference video, and it was Regan Benson chewing gum and a cow chewing cud?
Yes, I did see that. Somebody.
Yeah.
They're really funny.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Unclean. That was awesome.
That was hysterical, Unclean Hands. Oh my gosh. And I was like, well, now I have to see it. I thought it was going to be some horrible pictures, but I thought he was, doing better. I thought
It was a horrible picture. It was a picture of Regan Benson.
I didn't expect it to be Regan Benson. And at first I was horrified. I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, this is hysterical.
Oh, wait a minute. Regan Benson's pimp wants to say a few words about this. Hey, man, that's right.
When I'm thinking Regan Benson's my bottom B, you know what I'm saying? All right. Without the voice changer, it don't sound right. It just sounds like Hez being dumb. So never mind. It was gonna be a good joke. All right. See, you don't understand when Voodoo Doll has his own voice, and I have my voice mod thing, but I don't have it.
Oh, I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard it.
All right, it's weird. Like I do the voice with the voice changer on, and I double down on it. I love it. But when I'm just doing it without that, I feel like I sound like an idiot, and I'm like, I'm gonna shut up now. This just sounds like me going, "Hey, I'm not Hezekiah. I'm somebody else." Like, no. All right, let's play the video. If they knew it was a violation of your civil rights, they wouldn't do it. Because it's not a violation of your civil rights. Why is this back on my screen? There we go.
You're supposed to uphold. Sir, you have, and it gives you the right to do what you're doing right now. You think you will find out in a higher court. This is not going to be in Scott City. Okay. That's, I can show you case after case where you guys are getting. Yep.
First of all, you may well be able to show case after case after case, but I can guarantee not one of those cases will support any of your claims. And secondly, it wouldn't really matter anyway. Cops are not lawyers and court is not held on the side of the road.
And I'm really not trying to give you a hard time. I'm being cordial and polite. You guys are escalating. Sir. But that's what I'm not going to do. I always stand on my rights.
Well, he wouldn't provide a driver's license, so I'll be in his window open. And then now all of a sudden he wanted to show it to me through the window. I won't speak to my supervisor to do the same. Third and Bell.
112 in jail traffic.
Thanks, sir. Go ahead.
Am I detained right now? Am I detained right now?
You are.
You asked for our supervisor.
Am I detained? I know, but am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So I'm under custodial arrest?
That's not what he said.
That anytime I'm detained, I'm under custodial arrest. So I'm arrested.
So
there is a huge difference between detention and the custodial arrest, but you go with whatever makes you look like the bigger victim, I guess.
Am I under custodial?
So I noticed too, like, okay, ding dong, ding dong, dang, dag, nabbit. So I noticed too, because again, what we were talking about earlier, like what he's going through right now. And Dummy, I noticed you made some comments during that part. Like, how much better an example of the Dunning-Kruger effect can we have than this? He is so sure he's right. The more wrong he is, the more 100% positive he is that he's right.
It's the perfect example. It absolutely is. But do they? Problem with the Dunning-Kruger effect is when you don't continue, like you eventually have to go down that path to figure out you were wrong. But
Right.
but these guys don't seem to be doing it.
Nope, they get stuck in one spot and they just stay there.
They I think they call it. I think they referred to it as Mount Stupid. The people that came up with the term, and these guys are stuck on Mount Stupid. Eventually, they got to come off of Mount Stupid to figure out, hey, I really don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know as much about it that I thought I did, until you finally learn and finally master it, which most things you really can't. But these guys are stuck and they won't come off the mountain. It's funny.
Yeah.
They're the perfect example.
Yes. All
They're
the way
so
down the
stupid.
rabbit hole of stupid.
They're so stupid they don't realize they're stuck. That is the problem.
Yeah, pretty much. But time's supposed to alleviate that, but it's not.
Right?
Like, over time, your confidence is supposed to lower. But they have this, like Unclean Hand said, they have an amazing amount of confidence in what they say. It's so wrong. I think that's why it's so entertaining. It's entertaining to me.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. That's why it's fun to make fun of these idiots.
Like they say, you can't fix stupid.
Exactly.
Right? Oh, man. Butterbrain douche canoes everywhere you go.
And Motorcare, I saw that coming from Motorcare exactly as I said it. We can't fix stupid.
Right?
Oh, dearie dear. These guys are so dumb. Their problems have problems.
Detained. And for what crime?
For still registering motor vehicle.
Okay, what crime though? That's I need a RAS of a crime. Articulable suspicion of committed a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the middle of committing a crime.
Sir, if they'll register your motor vehicle, the license plates don't come back on file. They have a 2020.
This is not a motor vehicle.
Yes, it is. By the state of Missouri's definition, it is.
By Missouri State, and I'm being cordial with you. If you really want to see that, it does say that a motor vehicle is a motor vehicle or a vehicle being used in the act of commerce.
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. That's what it says.
While in motor vehicle, in the act of commerce does also define a motor vehicle. A personal conveyance is also a motor vehicle.
So we don't have the right to travel, is what you're trying to tell me. So
you do, but per the laws of the state of Missouri.
The right to travel has nothing to do with transportation. It's the right to travel between the states and be legally treated the same as an inhabitant of those states. If you weren't so far down the sovereign citizen rabbit hole, you would see this and you could spare yourself a lot of embarrassment and ridicule.
okay, so whenever I'm not an inhabitant in no corporate, state, city, I'm not an inhabitant in any municipal corporation. I've never worked for y'all. I don't have a contract with y'all. I don't plan on contracting anytime at all soon. Ever. I don't have any contracts. So
I'm aware of that, sir.
So that would be the only way that you would have any kind of jurisdiction. Right now you have none. Right now you have no jurisdiction over me whatsoever. And that will be proven in a real court.
Okay, so if this cop doesn't have jurisdiction over you, then why did you pull over? And secondly, what is this real court you speak of? Is it the one in your dreams and fantasies? Because back here in reality, you guys take massive L's on a daily basis.
And I hate to do that. I really would like to work this out right now. And you have officer, discretion. Man, I don't know you. I would go sit down and have a cup of coffee with you, even after you've done what you did in my truck. And I would have a cordial conversation with you.
You know what? That reminds me of something. So, Dummy, let me ask you your opinion on this. Like with what he was just saying, one of the things that it seems, I always say one of my big arguments with these guys, all of these guys, Frauditors, Sovereign Cits, Moors, everybody, is that if you take their ideas and actually think them all the way through to a logical conclusion, there isn't any. It falls apart.
Right.
So when they talk about wanting to settle all their stuff on the side of the road, to be able to do that, wouldn't that require giving the police more power to determine this stuff on the side of the road?
Right. They become the judge all of a sudden. Very good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, but you're talking logically. That's the problem. They don't have the capability to do that.
Seriously, no logic with these guys.
And they would have to, technically divulge more information to the police officer than normal, because apparently now he's going to be judging for. Yeah, that's a good point, Ed.
Yeah, exactly. It's horrible. Weedskador said, "Welcome back, Hez, and thank you for having me. I love you guys. I'm so happy. You know, I took the week off for the most part. I did my greatest hits on Monday while I was on the road, and then I've been hanging out with my kids all week, just doing the whole family thing. And now I'm at Cupcake Studio. We're doing this.
Yay.
And for my regular fans, just so you know, I'm still going to be on the road Monday. I should be back to my regularly scheduled program on Tuesday morning. So keep your eyes open for that. Round of applause for you guys.
I hit the button right now. Yeah.
Round of applause for Frauditor News Network.
Yay.
And of course, a round of applause for Dummy Kruger.
Yeah, all right. And let's not forget, round of applause for our host, Hezekiah.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm here.
All right. Well, wait, I got my sound effect queued up. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Hezekiah. All right.
Boo to the boo.
Bunch of hippies.
I don't have the crows. Sorry, Ancient Chart Music and Art. I don't have the crows. I'm gonna have to go with the crickets. But you know what I do have? I have if you ever saw the Meg 2, it was great, and I did my review of it, and I downloaded the sound specifically for my review, but it's accurate. It's not accurate. It's appropriate for a lot of different situations, because my review of the Meg 2 was, oh no, there's a shark.
Oh, look, there's an octopus. Oh, look, there's some guys with guns. So these guys, oh no, here come the cops. He wants my driver's license.
All right, anyway. Sorry. I get goofy sometimes. That's what I'm here for. Ding dong.
No, I love it,
Damn
man.
it.
Will be willing to do that no matter what takes place today. I don't know you, but I hate this for you because I don't want to do it to you, but I'm going to just because I have made a conviction inside of me. What you're trying to do to me is convict. I've already have a conviction inside of me, man, that is aligned with my morals and my standards and what is right. And dude, I can show you in black and white where this is wrong.
Yet when we prove to these people who claim to have morals and standards that the black and white they've been reading is wrong, they double down, claim a conspiracy, and start name-calling. Instead of doing what somebody with morals and standards would do, and that's read those cases upon cases to see if what they claim is true.
What you're doing, it really is, and I don't want to hold you accountable that way. I wish we could work this out on right here. And you respect and you uphold your oath and be one of the few that actually upholds their oath. And there's a lot of them that's doing it now. They're realizing.
Sir, I'm upholding my oath, but sir, if you have an issue with how you're being treated or how this is being
Absolutely, because you're violating my rights like crazy.
then you can speak to my chief of police.
Okay.
And speaking of the chief, here he is to give this idiot a dose of reality.
First of all, can I get your name and badge number just for the record?
I really went in front to see. I want to see the problem.
Well, sir, I don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh, okay. Well, I just like this one, try to see your face.
Okay, here you go. It's down.
All right. Yes, sir. My name's Rick Walton.
Yes, sir. Well, nice to meet you. I've heard a lot of good about you, so hopefully.
Okay, here's the deal.
Well,
okay.
Sir, I understand that, but
Three lawsuits that you have to do. Okay.
Well,
and just to make this easier,
no, I feel comfortable with it like this. I'm trying to be cordial and
yes,
I really am.
Well, here's the deal.
I've already had my window hit with the flashlight 10 times.
If you have an issue with any the officer or anything, you can go to the police station, and you can get sign a complaint or whatever you want to sign.
Yes, sir. I'm aware of that. Yeah, I'm aware of the complaint system.
Okay. And then
Yeah, I bet he's aware of the complaint system. Complaining about rights they don't have is a soft sit's favorite pastime.
and then the process.
Well, I hope it don't have to go that far. Really, I hope that you guys honor your oath to the Constitution and uphold them, because this is over a tag that I got my window hit. You know, the de-escalation. Oh my gosh, it don't exist here. There was no de-escalation. It was always an escalated. And I'm like being as calm as I can be, and I'm just standing on my rights. I choose not to waive my rights, and that can never be turned into a crime. So I'm good where I'm at, and I just don't want these guys. They're young. I don't want them to have to drag them through the whole process. But I will, because I'm standing on my rights, and I know them very well. You know, I'm not in the operation of trafficking or, you know, any kind of commercial capacity. I'm trying to work.
Operating English. You could not make this stuff up if you tried. It takes a certain type of idiot to be a soft sit, and this guy fits the role perfectly.
You know, I work for a gentleman. I don't work. Yeah, I just help. I do odds and ends, and jobs, and I mow a lot, you know, and I'm from here, you know, but I'm tired of seeing America go down the hill the way it's going, and we're being overran by the tyrannical governments, you know, and it's sad.
No, do you know what's really sad is that there is real corruption in government, yet sovereign citizens choose to look for it in the wrong place. The chief seems like a decent guy, but he'll be labelled a tyrant because he doesn't go along with this guy's pseudo-legal woo and delusions.
Here's the deal.
I hate that. Here's the deal. Gosh darn it. Here's the deal. Huh? No, I just got the key forward.
I was going to say they're running better now. No, here's the deal.
So some of you will get that here's the deal reference, which refers to a YouTube channel where this guy probably got his right to travel nonsense from. The owner of the channel knows he's putting out false information because Juan Gol made him aware of it. Yet that video remains on to this day, continuing to misinform guys like this.
If he's going to cite you for whatever the violation, then you can talk to the judge.
I'd rather avoid all that, because I'm not a part of this. You know, with all due respect, I'm not a part of your municipal corporation.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm not a part of the system, but I will use it from time to time when I think it benefits me in some way, like to attack public servants for doing their job. And when that fails, which it inevitably will, I'll declare that system corrupt and go back to driving on roads I didn't pay for, because I want all the benefits of society without any of the responsibilities.
You're on. These are municipal streets. These are cities.
Okay, these are our streets, sir. We paid for these streets, and you work for us. Okay, your streets. Now, why would the people tax themselves for what we have paid for? We would never do that. Just personal property tax. It is not. Yeah. So revenue. So, well, that's bad. Whenever you guys put your oath.
You have to have license, because that's where you also get money from license.
Well, sir, the Supreme Court has ruled that you don't have to have.
That's not up to.
All right, dag nabbit. If they always, if the Supreme Court already ruled that wasn't a thing, then why is it still a thing? Dummy, let me ask you. If they're right,
Please.
And all these laws have been proven wrong, then how come there's still laws?
I've got no idea. That's a great question.
It always blows my mind when they say that. It's like, did you know the Supreme Court ruled that you don't need a driver's license? You don't think that if the Supreme Court ruled that every state in the union would bend over backwards to get rid of them? Like, yeah, they would want to follow the Supreme Court's ruling. Oh, man. So I don't know. So in general, how do you feel about like this whole driving versus traveling argument as a whole? Like, Did we lose Dummy again?
Oh.
Oh, no, wait, I don't have to hum it. I actually have it here. Dummy, did you go away? Please say it ain't so. Oh, man. Well, anyway.
I just want to know, and I've asked this before, if they have the right to travel, why don't they go on the train? And when they ask them for a ticket, say, well, I don't need a ticket. I have the right to travel. The Supreme Court ruled I have the right to travel. Or when you go to the airport, that's traveling. Why don't you, when they say, well, where's your ticket? I don't need a ticket. I have the right to travel. You have to let me go on the plane because that's my right. Why don't they do that? I would love for them to do that. That would be so funny. I need that kind of entertainment in my life.
Yes. Well, and, oh, yeah, he dropped, but he's back already. You here?
Tell me, you there?
Oh, a robot. All right. We are the robots. Do, 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 do. We are the robots.
Am I roboting?
No, not anymore. You're right as rain now, homie.
Gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know if my internet is. I have no idea what's going on. My internet really never runs slow, but it is right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, because, you know, I'm on the road, obviously, right now. So there are some issues. So we'll probably wrap it up pretty soon. I'm figuring after this video, we'll do the Douche Canoe segment,
Sure.
chat a little bit, and then, you know, wrap it up. And hopefully we'll be able to schedule again for another time in the future.
Yeah.
We love having you here.
Yes, let's start now. Dummy Kruger, when can we schedule you?
You can't put me on the spot like that.
now.
You cannot do
Yeah,
that.
let's put you on the calendar.
No, legit, though, what were you going to say, Dummy?
Hell, I forget. Not really sure.
All right. No, yeah, they're talking about how they ruled that traveling is a right and all that. Yes, but it's always been the idea of traveling between states without having to, like, just now, I drove from Florida to Wisconsin, and I'm going to drive back from Wisconsin to Florida tomorrow, and they can't stop me, and because I have a Wisconsin driver's license or whatever, hold that against me in Georgia or Florida, because I have the right to travel in between states freely.
Yep.
That's what the right to travel is really about.
I liked his other comment about, he said, these are our roads. Why would we tax ourselves? Well, you have to keep up with the roads, and we tax ourselves every day. It's just, I mean, the way
the
it
cop
is,
even
but-
told him, he's like, we just repaved it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How do you keep clicking?
Because again, they don't think outside themselves. They don't see anything else except what they want and what they see, and that's it.
Right. Absolutely.
Care Bear, look at the letters. Supreme Court of the United States. SCOTUS. SCOTUS is the Supreme Court. All right. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and finish up this video. All right. Oh, don't feel silly. A lot of people don't, you know, you see somebody write something out and you're not thinking about it like that. That's all good. Hey, this is an educational program as well as a stupid program. It's a fun program, dagnabbit. And Care Bear, you're one of our biggest, best fans. So you ain't got to feel bad, and you're amongst friends.
Yeah, she doesn't have to feel silly, not at all. Matter of fact, I think that's a requirement to even watch this show is to be silly.
Right? Oh man. Just like Weed Skidor says, the judge was the Honorable Banana Hammock. All right. Oh, I can't hit the button because I don't have it. It's funny. This is the third time. I haven't said anything about it, but this is the third time because when I broadcast from my studio, I have my soundboard right here, like off camera, but right here, and my fingers are on the buttons. So this is the third time I pressed the button and there wasn't one there.
You've been pointing back at the wall too, where you have stuff hanging, your T-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you were doing that before. It's like not here in my wall, but in his wall, because you kept pointing to the wall.
Oh, it made
and
me
it's
laugh.
funny because you know it has exactly where it is on your wall.
Yep.
And if you were actually home, it would be perfect.
There you go. Oh my goodness. Great stuff. Great stuff. Here we go.
The Supreme Court has ruled. I have already discovered it.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. That you discovered whatever.
Whatever. I discovered truth. I go after truth. I love truth.
So
You cannot handle the truth. If you could, you would read those Supreme Court cases in their entirety and not just the cherry-picked quotes. And this sovereign citizen nonsense would be something you see as entertainment.
So what he's going to do is if he's going to cite you for this, because
Well, he's got officer discretion, correct?
Yes, can you pause this for a minute?
Missouri, we obey the laws of Missouri. We're in the
And I
city
do.
of Scott City. We have to obey the laws
Sir,
of Scott City.
I'm all for.
What's up?
So I have a question. So all these solicitors, I believe it's solicitors too, but I mean, First Amendment frauditors are always talking about police wasting their resources. Now these idiots, this idiot has these officers talking for so long. Why isn't that a waste of police resources? Couldn't those officers be out doing something more important than standing there trying to talk sense into a complete fumbling idiot?
Absolutely. What do you think about that, dummy, right? They're the ones that are wasting their resources, right?
Absolutely. Every single one of them also asks for a supervisor. Even the First Amendment auditors constantly asking for a supervisor. And has the supervisor ever really changed much? It's very rare. It's very, very rare that anything's going to go. I mean, especially with the sovereign citizens, that's never really happened. But with the First Amendment auditors, they're every single time they ask for a supervisor, you know what? Nothing's changing. So,
Right.
So it is
one
a
of
waste
my
of resources,
favorites.
of course.
One of my favorites
is to ask for more cops and then start complaining about why'd you have so many cops show up just for a guy with a camera?
Right,
You
right.
requested more, you idiot.
And they're always demanding police tape. Well, police tape, you have to spend money. That's another resource that they're wasting on these stupid frauditors. So it's amazing. It's like you can waste resources as long as it goes with what I think you should waste. But anything else is just complete waste. The logic is so illogical.
And not even like the cop, like the people that are doing all these FOIA requests too, just for random information, which takes so much time to produce. And some of these states charge, some of them they're free. So depending on what state you go to, but the ones that are doing this for free and they're just asking all this random stuff and they don't even know why the hell they're asking for it. And I mean, that takes a lot of time, manpower, spending our tax dollars where they should be doing something else, and then just so somebody can make a video of doing a FOIA request.
Yeah, audit them is the worst. That's his whole shtick, is doing audit FOIA requests for no reason. But
yeah, I've seen him. He's a mess. He's a mess.
He's real bad. But that brings up a good point that I was thinking about earlier, but I didn't really mention it. Talking about wasting resources, in the first video we watched, where it was the frauditor, and he was talking about and they all do this to a different extent. Like, well, it said no parking, but I'm not a car.
Yeah.
But there was no gate. So, okay, wait a minute. You complain about them wasting resources, but you want them to spend millions to put up fences and walls, and you want transparency, but you want everything hidden behind walls because they have to create
their own privacy.
More illogical thinking. Yep, exactly.
Well, per Denver Metro Cardigan, he wanted the whole Social Security. He wanted the whole Social Security building changed because there wasn't privacy, and he wanted to be able to film, so he needs it all rebuilt so there'll be more privacy. Which they can just keep your dumb ass out of there, and then they don't have to rebuild the thing.
Yes, and I've actually seen
literally
Craig from CHI Audits talking about, well, you guys need to put a wall up there.
Right.
So you want the government to waste more money.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then they'll complain that there's a wall there and it's unconstitutional because they can't see beyond the wall. And then you have a wall that means you're afraid of transparency. You can't win with these idiots.
No, you can't. Unconstitutional curtain that he put up.
Exactly. Everything with them was unconstitutional.
Yeah. Oh man, that's horrible.
And I love when they say that to regular people. And like, well, you can't stop my freedom of speech. Like, you don't have freedom of speech with me. That's just with the government. Yeah. I don't need to abide by that, you stupid idiots.
Right.
Yep. Oh man, these guys. Oh, sometimes I'm telling you, driving me nuts. But it feels good to be back, ladies and gentlemen, after so many days on the road. And let's finish this up. This is almost over. Let's see if we get a good window smasher. What happens? I don't know, man. I hear the cops might let him go. No spoilers, but let's find out.
Rule of law. I am all for rule of law, but I'm all for due process of law. And whenever you guys attack due process, you guys threw it out the window. They made that choice to throw due process out. And now there's a due process problem here.
And again,
I'm all for rule of law. As long as due process is being followed, I'm all with it. I will 100% be right behind you. Always. But whenever due process goes out the window, that scares me. And we all should be scared. I am literally scared for my life right now for this man.
And I don't know why.
I'm sorry to already interrupt again, but why is he talking about due process when he's not in court yet?
Because he doesn't know the difference. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
What do you think, Demi? Am I right?
Well, of course you're right. Yeah, your due process doesn't take place right there.
Yeah, so that's another thing these guys do that drives me nuts. Again, handling the pullover like they're in court. It's like you guys are denying me due process. My biggest pet peeve is when they're in court and they make that argument.
Right.
Like, dude, that's why you're here. This is for due process. This is it. Oh man. Due process thrown out the window. He's about to lose the window. All right.
Yeah.
Or when they call the judges tyrants when they've granted them 6 extensions and
Exactly.
they've been through 7 different hearings because the guy won't accept jurisdiction or some BS like that, and so they keep extending it. But that's tyranny, right? Because that's what that's what someone that's really good at tyranny does, is just let them keep coming back and doesn't do anything.
Yeah, once again, it's tyranny because it's against what they want. And that's all they care about. That's all they see.
Yeah. It's so selfish. It just seems so selfish.
They are completely destroying the meaning of the word tyranny.
They have destroyed it. I mean, it's like when I hear it now, I just laugh.
Right.
Oh man. Whenever I always my favorite example that I always use is ID refusal videos. Because if you do a search on YouTube for ID refusal, you'll get thousands of ID refusal videos, right? If these guys were all tyrants, there would not be a such thing as an ID refusal. A cop would ask you for your ID, you'd say no, and he'd get the ID one way or another.
And you'd no longer have a camera either because it would be taken.
It'd be taken out of your rectum by a doctor. Exactly. That would be tyranny. I asked for his ID. Oh, he's a tyrant. He asked me for ID. And you got away without showing it to him. So what did he do that was a tyrant? He asked me for it. Okay. Oh, man.
Because he took his flashlight and beat my window, and I was being just as cordial as I am right now with her. You're doing it to yourself.
You seem to have left out the part where you were refusing numerous lawful orders, acting himself out to be the victim, as usual.
Anyway, you can argue this in court, or you can however you want to do it. That is.
Am I under arrest
right now?
Am I under
I
arrest?
think you're. He's just giving you a citation. That's it. So,
Am I? So but am I being detained?
Well, you.
Okay, so now am I still detained?
He's gonna give you your citation for your tags, and then.
So I don't accept that kind of contracts. See, that's a contract.
Yeah.
I don't accept it.
Okay.
So he just littered.
And then, and by all means, if you got,
I gotta file. Can he please take it back?
No, he can't though, because literally littering isn't a criminal offence according to you, is it? Until, of course, it is. Then all those morals and principles you have go out of the window. You don't see how hypocritical that is.
So anyway, you can argue the court, okay?
Mr. Rick, come here, please.
Not if you don't give me that back. We can deal with this through the proper channels, okay?
Yeah, but it's gonna not the channel down here. So this is a court of no record.
Okay, well that's entirely up to you, okay?
And that court has no power to fine nor imprison, but they do it anyway. See, that's what we're standing against.
That's your take, okay?
That's the definition by verbatim. It's verbatim. It's an inferior. It's actually a court of no record is an inferior court without the power to fine nor imprison.
They've got stuff to do. I got stuff to do, and you've got a guy waiting on you to go to work, right?
That is correct.
Okay, all right. So we can
Thank you, Mr. Walters. All right.
Okay, so he didn't get off scot-free. He got the ticket.
Right.
But that he doesn't show up or anything, then they can just put out a warrant for him. Yay.
Can you litter inside a vehicle?
Sounds like it. Right?
Didn't they just drop the ticket in there and he's called that littering?
Inside my car.
Right.
Oh man, this guy's an idiot. Oh man. So, all that being the case, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to take a minute to relax after some of that stupidity and play a game. You want to play a game, dummy?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
All right, we're gonna play the game. Yes, here we go.
Wait, try to get this on the
Yay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your favorite game. Who's that douche canoe?
All right, we got 1 minute. Who do you think it is?
Oh
Guesses.
my God. Does it have a head?
This is unshaven ass.
Unshaven ass.
Here, I'll make it bigger. Let's try it. There we go. Last Station Freedom, we got a guest. We got Long Island Audit. We got DMA. We got freaking media. What do you think, dummy?
What is that at the bottom right?
His shoulder. I couldn't get my computer to erase it completely.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be focusing on. I don't know. Maybe Wolverine Transparency.
All right, Christopher said, we do. A couple people are guessing DMA. FMA thinks Floyd. We got 1 second. Oh, who is it? DMA!
All right.
Oh,
DMA.
nice.
Good guess.
All right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for Metro Audit. Jeremiah Payne, somebody guessed Dog Do. Billy Yank, you're right. It is Dog Do. All right. Do they have dog frauditors now? Yeah, they audit their own poop. Anyway, yeah. Sorry that wasn't a perfect one. Usually, like if I wasn't on the road, I'd have time to make it all sharp and nice. And usually afterwards, I'll have Brittany, which of Hearts plays Brittany. Brittany will come on and say a few words about the douche canoe of the day. Good stuff. Don't touch my tripod, lady. Yeah, that's right.
Oh God, yeah, that's great.
I love it.
He got a pretty good sentence, didn't he? 15 days and some probation, a couple years of probation, and he has to get a job.
Yeah.
I love that he has to get a job. Oh my gosh.
This is the absolute best part. I love it too.
And all the hiring managers at McDonald's are going, close the doors. Close the doors. No.
Yes. Dummy Kruger, dig this. Every month on my channel, I have a giveaway. I do a giveaway every month.
Right.
And anytime anyone gives a super chat, they automatically get an entry into the giveaway.
Yep.
Greg Jonick for $2 just said he wants your name added. For
Oh,
his
Very
Greg.
nice.
Man,
Very
thank you,
nice.
Greg. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What's the prize?
Well, this month, it's going to be, actually, I got 2 of them. It's going to be an actual metal sign, one of these.
Oh, cool. Right on. I love it.
Yep. As well as I always throw little stuff in there, like I got little like Hes keychains and like Frauditor bingo cards, stuff like that. It all depends, but you'll definitely get a nice little prize package if you win. The drawing, speaking of which, since it came up, this month's drawing, usually I would do like next week right away, But because I took a week off, I'm thinking of like maybe letting it stretch into October a little bit before I do the drawing. But the October drawing, the grand prize, so that you'll receive it in November just in time for the holidays, is one of these, an actual handmade voodoo doll. Is
Too late to give away. That's right. So you got that to look forward to.
Parson 1122 for $2 says, "How does Voodoo feel about DMA sentence?" Well, let's find out. What do you think about it, Voodoo? Let's see what he has. I can't do his voice because I don't have the thing. It's a travesty.
That guy doesn't deserve to get in trouble because he's a hero.
Like me with my camera. Where's my damn camera? And my fake ID. You see? That's how you do it. And you guys are all a bunch of butterbrain douche canoes too. And I don't like any of you guys because you like to tase me. But you're not going to tase me today because I don't have my voice mod. Right, Hez? Right? Ow! Oh, crap! Oh, no!
Good tasing. Good tasing.
That's right. That's right. Everybody loves a good tasing. It's amazing when we get to a good tasing. And then Billy Yank for $5 says, I thought DMA might find a job, but I doubt his obstinance will allow him to keep it. As soon as his boss tells him to do something, yep, that's exactly right. He's got adult oppositional defiant disorder. That's what I think. Nobody's going to tell him what to do. Ding dong, dang, dag, nabbit. Yeah. Here's your happy dads, buddy. We'll give you the bangers. First, we'll start with the Dick Back Patrol.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That was so good.
Yes. And we'll follow it up with the Cupcake Happy Dance. All right.
Hey,
Yes.
Hez. So,
Yes.
Jamie wrote, News Now Voodoo makes a great chew toy. That's what my cat Smokey was thinking, too.
Yes, Salacious, we don't want to give you a heart attack, but yesterday I caught the cat trying to chew this thing. So I made sure that I threw the cat out the window. I mean, very nicely petted him and moved him to the sides. But yeah, he's fine. He's fine. No clawing, no nothing. He's healthy as a horse. DNA could hold my beer for a job. There you go. Oh man. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been 2.5 hours. It's a little short, but with all the technical difficulties, I'm actually happy that we got this much done today. Dummy Kruger, once again, another round.
Yeah, Dummy Kruger, tremendous. Thank you so much for being here. Woo!
Yes. Oh, look at this. We got 10 for Motor Care for
Wow,
all 3 hands.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice, Moment Care.
Awesome. I love you guys. I got the most generous fans, the best fans. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Dummy Kruger, you're always welcome. Keep in touch. I'd love to have you back out for a normal show.
Definitely.
Round of applause once again for Dummy.
Yes,
We'll get something scheduled soon again, Hez. I promise. That was fun. I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Awesome.
Oh, excellent. Thank you for coming. Absolutely. And of course, round of applause for Frauditor News Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Great. And a round of applause for our host, Hezekiah, and the producer, Salacious.
Yes,
and all the awesome people in the chat.
Yes, you guys. Big time.
Love you guys all day, every day. Maserati 5000 GT for $10 says, let's audit DMA at his job and tell him to do better. Yes! Yes! That would be so awesome. Somebody shows up at his job with a camera. What are you doing? Do better, bro. Just do better, man. Anyway, for those of you who follow the channel know, we got a bunch of shows coming up every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Hold on, I have my outro music.
Because I wrote the damn song.
Oh, don't forget Doc Danger's link to the Doc Danger link.
That's I'm getting there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to join us every Saturday night right here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me, Frauditor News Network, and our guest. Wow, my music just got weird in my headphones. Now I feel funky like a monkey and a junkie. That's way too slow.
It's the slow.
It's the slow of the. Wow, that was crazy.
KT's head.
I don't know. Anyway, next week's guest, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only KTZ is going to be here.
All right.
And then October 14th, Graham from the Graham and Bob Show.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Doc Danger, on October 28th,
Heavy Metal Halloween with me and Doc Danger. It's going to be awesome.
Love it, love it, love it.
It's Highway Star. No, not Highway Star. He's one of my favorites. Where'd he go? I don't see him in my thingy-mabobble. Anyway, he knows I love him. $2 an entry for Little Chihuahua. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Happy dance.
All right.
Hey.
Yes. See you guys on Tuesday. And don't forget, can you drop that Doc Danger link for me? I'm not. My
computer's not cooperating with me.
Yep, no problem.
If you want to check out some music, you go to
Doc Danger's live right now. Hit him with a rash raid. He'll know who sent you. It'll be fantastic. Love you guys. Thank you guys. See you next time. See you Tuesday. Have a good day. Love you. Bye. Oh, yeah,
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. I'm all shook up.